Lamar Marshall and Brent Martin hiked the foothills of western North Carolina on a mission. From bushwhacking through the woods to vigorous note taking and map making, the duo has found their passion in restoring Cherokee history through the rediscovery and mapping of these trails.
You have to get out and walk them in the field. I mean, you obviously go out and you try to walk these paths. So I carry a GPS with me. A GPS records tracks, and that GPS will record within just a few feet of where you walk. I also carried a field book, a little black field book, and I made notes.
You just look for those anomalies in the landscape, and Lamar's been the real guru of that around here because he's been able to go and find a lot of these old incised places. And
In recent years, the two have combined their efforts to map a trail that extends from northern Georgia all the way through the foothills of western North Carolina and up along the Appalachian Trail. The Bartram Trail, named after the pioneering naturalist William Bartram.
he was not your average American in 1775 when he came to these mountains. Most colonial Americans, if not the vast majority of them, were not about sympathy towards Native American people. They were about exploiting Native American people.
I'm producing a set of maps using Adobe Illustrator for the book, and then Brent has written the text of the actual mile by mile description of the Bartram Trail, and then I'm paralleling it with sidebars and with boxes, that explain what you're looking at down the mountain where the Cherokee towns were.
The two studied Bartram's original journals in order to uncover the ancient trails. Bartram's original journal was actually digitalized by UNC students, and copies of Bartram's work can be found right here in UNC's Wilson Library.
And so the goal is to give back and to find all this history that fell into a black hole, recover it, take it back to the tribe. They take this material and they teach it in their schools. They teach their children. They take their children out and show them, say, here is where our ancestors walked.
In the heart of the Cherokee village of Niquosi lies an old abandoned state prison. It may look like a rundown junkyard, but Lamar and Brent have a deeper appreciation for the site.
Lamar's done enough research to trust his guesses. There's a likelihood, circumstantial evidence, that site of the old state prison was an internment camp for the Cherokee removal.
The hope is that the state prison in Franklin can remain a part of history and serve as the perfect access point to the Bartram Trail. One day, hikers from all over can venture to this very site to learn why Bartram matters to the people of Franklin. I'm Ellen Campbell, reporting.
Public land. That yellow over there is the campground where we park. That's where the